Hello, this is Charlie Campbell, Associate Director at the Minnesota State High School League. I will be narrating the first and last portions of this meeting. Thanks for choosing to impact young people by being a coach. Hello, this is Charlie Campbell, Associate Director at the Minnesota State High School League. I will be narrating the first and last portions of this meeting. Thanks for choosing to impact young people by being a coach. MSHSL Cheerleading Rules Coordinator Jen Carter will cover most of this presentation. She will go over the NFHS rule changes and points of emphasis for 2023 and review the Minnesota points of emphasis. I will then wrap up the meeting with some final reminders. The league recommends site supervisors hold a pre-contest timeout before each event or competition. The purpose of the pre-contest timeout is to provide school administrators the opportunity to review with coaches and officials any pertinent information about the contest, including the AED location, medical staff coverage, plans for emergencies and weather-related incidents, and the manner in which unruly fans will be handled. You can visit www.mshsl.org/timeout or contact your AD to learn more. Please note the recommendations on this slide regarding air quality. Decisions regarding the status of a game or contest in regards to air quality will be made by the school and not the officials. Also note, these are recommendations and not requirements.
Hello, this is Jen Carter, here to provide the 2024-2025 Spirit Rules changes. In Rule 1, a definition of jewelry was added for clarification. In Rule 3.2.10, new language was added to Rule 3 to permit a top person in a T-lift to move over a participant in a nugget position. The video on this slide shows an illegal variation of Rule 3.2.10. In Rule 3.3.5c and D, new language added to clarify a bracer may release the top person or move to a load position during a flip inversion when the top is descending and goes to a cradle. In Rule 3.3.6c, now permits an inverted top person to be moved to the performing surface. Another version of 3.3.6c. As you can see from the rationale, this rule was initially written to prohibit a prep from back arching to the ground in a handstand called a waterfall. This change would still prohibit that skill while allowing other skills, like inversions, to lower it to the performing surface. These do not have a downward speed that is concern coming from a prep and back arching. In Rule 3.5.5, they separated and clarified braced and non-braced releases to make it easier to locate for coaches and officials. In Rule 3.5.6, new language added to permit stunts to be released to or from a vertical piked seated position to a stunt at any level. Here is a legal example of Rule 3.5.6d. In Rule 3.7.2, they removed the requirement of a spotter on dismounts to the performing surface from prep level or above. In Rule 3.8.2, new language was added to permit soft props to be held during airborne tumbling skills. In Rule 3.10, several items have been moved from other sections to align prop rules and provide clarity on the use of props. Here are some points of emphasis this year from the National Federation. A point of emphasis in 2024-2025 is that spirit participants should strive to boost school spirit, promote good sportsmanship, develop good positive crowd involvement, and help student participants and spectators achieve the most worthwhile educational objectives of the interscholastic program. As a spirit professional, it's crucial to continue expanding one's knowledge and skills to provide a safe and healthy program for the participants. Please check out additional resources that can be found at www.nfhslearn.com. Spirit coaches in schools should follow all U.S. copyright laws when incorporating music into their spirit programs. Here's some points of emphasis for coaches who coach in our state, Minnesota. Cheerleading coaches who wish to have their sideline cheer team stunt are required to complete the Cheer and Dance Safety Certification course, formerly known as ACA and Stunt Progression 1. New coaches must complete the Cheer and Dance Safety Certification course at nfhslearn.com prior to allowing your athletes to stunt. Coaches who have previously completed ACA and Stunt Progression 1 have 1 calendar year to complete the new Cheer and Dance Safety Certification course. This course is required of head cheer coaches and must be renewed once every 4 years. The Minnesota State High School League follows rules set by the NFHS and oversees sideline cheerleading in Minnesota. If you have questions about competitive cheerleading, please contact the Universal Cheerleaders Association, or MCCA. The Minnesota Cheer Coaches Association, or MCCA, is an organization created for the purpose of assisting and encouraging the growth and improvement of cheerleading throughout the state. Hair, jewelry, and fingernail rules should be reviewed with participants each year. The Minnesota State High School League prohibits noisemakers of any kind at all section and state events, both indoors and outdoors. Megaphones may be used only by cheerleaders to lead the crowd. Mascots should be under the direction of a coach and should be knowledgeable and follow rules for spirit participants as set forth in the NFHS Spirit Rules book. Mascots in a full head and/or body costume must not spot or stunt except for a forward roll or cartwheel. It is a best practice to pay attention to performing surfaces. Performing surfaces and areas must be suitable for spirit activities. When utilizing mats during practices and games, consideration should be given to the total area necessary for the performance. Extra attention should be given to the difference in performing surfaces if transitioning on and off the mat.
This is Charlie Campbell again, back to cover a couple of items before wrapping up this rules module. All Access is the NFHS digital publications platform that includes a variety of digital publications, including rules publications, the popular High School Today magazine, and many others. The website is organized for associations and individuals to assign and manage their purchases. Visit the website on this slide for more information. The NFHS Learning Center is home to more than 90 online professional development courses for everyone within the interscholastic community: coaches, students, officials, parents, administrators, and individuals within performing arts programs. More than 60 of these courses are available for free. NFHS Learn has a number of free online courses, and we encourage you to check them out. Some include bullying, hazing, and inappropriate behaviors, student mental health and suicide prevention, understanding copyright and compliance, and ACL injury prevention. As noted previously in this rules module, the state coordinator for cheerleading is Jen Carter. You can see her contact information on the slide, as well as in your coach's dashboard.